Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In the previous session, we discussed about the finding inverse Laplace transformations by using linear property. Also, we discussed about inverse Laplace transformations of some elementary functions. Okay. Today's topic is to find inverse Laplace transformations by using partial fractions. Actually, it is not possible to apply linear property in inverse Laplace transform every time. Okay, that's why we can use the partial fractions. Okay, please see one example. Find L inverse of s minus 2 by s square plus 5s plus 6. This is the given problem. Okay, solution. First consider the inside function, which is in terms of s. Okay, that is s minus 2 by s square plus 5s plus 6. For finding partial fractions, we should observe the structure of the denominator. What is the structure of the denominator here? S square plus 5s plus 6, which is a quadratic factor. First, we observe that whether it has linear factors or not. Clearly, it has linear factors because multipliers of 6 are 2 3s. 2 3s are 6. 2 plus 3 is 5. That's why denominator can be written as s plus 2 into s plus 3. These are the two different linear factors for the denominator. Okay. Now how can we find out the partial fractions? A by first factor s plus 2 plus b by s plus 3. Whenever denominator has two different linear factors, in this way we can take the partial fractions. Now it is enough to find out the values of a and b. Okay, for a and b values, take the LCM, which is s plus 2 into s plus 3. Okay, now here we should multiply a with s plus 3, a into s plus 3 plus b into, already s plus 3 is there, that's why you should multiply b with s plus 2. Okay, now equate the numerators on both sides, because on both sides denominators are same, that's why equate the numerators. What is the numerator in left hand side? S minus 2 is equal to, in the numerator, in the right hand side we have the numerator a into s plus 3 plus b into s plus 2. Okay, now we are going to find out the values of a and b. A and b. Okay, here I will give you a wonderful technique to find out a value. So for finding a value, observe the denominator of a, which is s plus 2. It is a factor. Its root is minus 2. By putting s is equal to minus 2, you will get the value of a. In the similar way, for b value, we should replace the root of this factor, which is s is equal to minus 3. Put s is equal to minus 2, you will get a value. Put s is equal to minus 3, you will get b value. Okay. Put s is equal to minus 2. So you can take this is equation number 2. Substitute this s is equal to minus 2 in above equation number 2. So minus 2 minus 2 minus 4. A of minus 2 plus 3. Plus this term automatically will be eliminated because it has s plus 2 factor. If you substitute minus 2, then it becomes minus 2 plus 2, 0. So what is here? 3 minus 2, a. So a value is minus 4. Now for b value, look at the denominator of b. We have the factor s plus 3. Replace its root. What is its root? S is equal to minus 3 in equation number 2. So you will get minus 3 minus 2 minus 5. Automatically a will be eliminated plus b into minus 3 plus 2, which is minus 1. So minus minus getting cancelled on both sides. So you will get b is equal to 5. Okay. By substituting s is equal to minus 3 in this one, you will get minus 3 minus 2 minus 5. This becomes 0 because minus 3 plus 3 0. b of minus 3 plus 2, which is minus 1. So minus 5 is equal to minus b. That's why b is equal to 5. Now substitute a, b values in equation number 1. In equation number 1. So you will get s minus 2 by s square plus 5s plus 6 is equal to a value is nothing but minus 4 by s plus 2 plus b value is 5 by s plus 3. Okay. Now take L inverse on both sides. In this way we can separate the terms. Okay. Actually the linear property is not applicable to this problem. Okay. Because denominator has two different factors in the product. That's why we can't apply linear property. Okay. No? So take L inverse on both sides. You will get s minus 2 by s square plus 5s plus 6 is equal to minus 4 is the constant term. Take outside from Laplace L inverse. So you will get L inverse of 1 by s plus 2 plus 5 into L inverse of 1 by s plus 3. Okay. We are observing that the first part and second part are in the form of L inverse of 1 by s plus a. What is the formula for L inverse of 1 by s plus a? E power minus at. E power minus at. That's why this term becomes minus 4 into e power. Here we have 1 by s plus 2 instead of s plus a. So a value is 2. Substitute a is equal to in this formula. So you will get e power minus 2t plus 5 into, here we have a is equal to 3. Replace a is equal to 3 in this formula. So you will get e power minus 3t. This is the result. In this way we can find out the inverse Laplace transformations by separate the terms by using partial fractions. Okay. I will say another problem. Find L inverse of 3s plus 7 by s square minus 2s minus 3. See this problem now. Okay. As usually, first consider the inside function 3s plus 7 whole by s square minus 2s minus 3 is equal to, here also denominator has a quadratic factor. First find out the linear factors of this quadratic factor. Everybody knows that if it is a reducible quadratic factor, it has two different linear factors. Okay. Minus 3 plus 1. Minus 3 ones are minus 3. Minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. So 3s plus 7 whole by, denominator can be written as s minus 3 into s plus 1. These are the linear factors. Now denominator has two different linear factors. That's why partial fractions becomes a by s minus 3 plus b by s plus 1. Okay. So take the LCM. You can take, this is equation number 1. Now take the LCM, s minus 3 into s plus 1. So already here we have s minus 3. That's why multiply a with the different term s plus 1 plus b into, already s plus 1 is there. That's why you should multiply the numerator b with s minus 3. On both sides denominators are same. That's why equate the numerators. So what is the numerator in LHS? 3s plus 7 is equal to, here numerator is a into s plus 1 plus b into s minus 3. Take it equation number 2. Now how can we find out a value and b value? For a value, look at the denominator of a. It has s minus 3. What is its root? S is equal to 3. Put s is equal to 3 in equation number 2. You will get a value. So 3 3s are 9. 9 plus 7, 16 is equal to a of 3 plus 1. That's why it is 4a. So you will get a is equal to 4. Now put s is equal to, for b value you should observe the denominator of b, which is s plus 1. It is a factor. Its root is minus 1 in equation number 2. So from equation number 2 you will get 3 of minus 1, minus 3 plus 7, which is 4, is equal to, this automatically becomes 0, minus 1 plus 1 0, b of minus 1 minus 3, which is minus 4. So you will get minus 4b. Finally b value is minus 1. Okay. So here I will give you another technique to find out the a value and b value. It is not necessary to write LCM and equating the numerators. Directly we will find out the a value and b value. See here. So for this value of, for the numerator of s minus 3, in this one close s minus 3 factor, and in the remaining part put s is equal to 3, because its root is s is equal to 3. So 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 7, 16 is the numerator, division 3 plus 4, 3 plus 1, which is 4. Now find out the numerator of s plus 1. In this case, close s plus 1 and replace s is equal to minus 1. So you will get 3 of minus 1, minus 3 plus 7. 4 is the numerator, minus 1 minus 3, minus 4. So 16 by 4, 4 by s minus 3, 4 by minus 4 is minus 1. Okay. So in this way you can find out the numerator of s minus 3 and numerator of s plus 1. This is the direct method. If anybody does not understand this method, you can take the LCM and equate the numerators and use the substitutions for a and b values. Okay. Now apply L inverse on both sides. L inverse of 3s plus 7 whole by s square minus 2s minus 3 is equal to, 4 is the constant term, take outside from L inverse. You will get L inverse of 1 by s minus 3 minus L inverse of 1 by s plus 1. Clearly this is in the form of L inverse of 1 by s minus a. It is e power 8. So 4 into here a is 3. That's why compare this term with this formula. You will get e power 3t minus, it is in the form of L inverse of 1 by s plus a. Here a is 1. That's why you will get e power minus 8t. So e power minus t. This is 4 into e power 3t minus e power minus t is the result. Okay. I will give another example now. Next problem is, find L inverse of 2s plus 3 by s cube minus 6s square plus 11s minus 6. So here we are observing that in the denominator we have a cubic term. So it may has 3 different linear factors. Okay. Now we are going to find out first that 3 factors. Okay. Here we are observing that sum of coefficients is 0, because 1 plus 11, 12, minus 6 minus 6 minus 12, 12 minus 12 is 0. So whenever sum of coefficients is 0, we are observing that s is equal to 1 is the first root. Okay. S is equal to 1 and use the synthetic division method. Okay, write the coefficients in order now. S cube coefficient is 1, s square coefficient is minus 6, s coefficient is 11 and constant term is minus 6. Okay, in synthetic division method, blindly replace 0 here and add the both terms. So you will get 1 plus 0, 1 and multiply these two terms, 1 into 1 and write 1 here. Minus 6 plus 1, minus 5. 1 into minus 5, minus 5. So 1 minus 5, again 11 minus 5 is 6. So 1 6 is 6a here. So minus 6 plus 6 is 0. So these are the coefficients of quadratic term now. 1 into s square minus 5s plus 6 is equal to 0. So we are observing that s minus 2 into s minus 3 are the factors for this equation. Okay. Finally, denominator can be written as s cube minus 6s square plus 11s minus 6 is equal to s is equal to 1 is the first root. That's why its corresponding factor is s minus 1, second factor is s minus 2, third factor is s minus 3. So denominator can be replaced by s minus 1 into s minus 2 into s minus 3. Whenever cubic polynomial is provided in the denominator, you should express in this way. Okay. Now consider the given problem. The given problem becomes 2s plus 3 by, directly replace this cubic term with this one. So you will get s minus 1 into s minus 2 into s minus 3 is equal to, denominator has 3 different linear factors. That's why partial fractions becomes a by s minus 1 plus b by s minus 2 plus c by s minus 3. Take it equation number 1. Take the LCM, s minus 1 into s minus 2 into s minus 3. So a into, already here we have s minus 1 in the denominator of a. That's why multiply numerator a with these two different factors. So a of s minus 2 of s minus 3 plus b into, already s minus 2 is there, that's why multiply with the different linear factors. Numerator b is multiplied by s minus 1 and s minus 3 plus c of, already s minus 3 is there, that's why you should multiply c with these two factors, s minus 1 into s minus 2. Okay. Now equate the numerators. What is the numerator in the left hand side? 2s plus 3 is equal to, what is the numerator in right hand side? A of s minus 2 into s minus 3 plus b into s minus 1 into s minus 3 plus c into s minus 1 into s minus 2. Okay, take it equation number 2. Okay, now for a value, you should look at the denominator of a, which is s minus 1, its root is s is equal to 1. Put s is equal to 1, you will get 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 3 is 5 is equal to a of 1 minus 2 minus 1, 1 minus 3 minus 2, these two terms automatically becomes 0. Whenever we are substituting root of the denominator of a, automatically b and c will be eliminated. Okay, no doubt at all. So 5 is equal to minus 1 into minus 2, 2a. That's why a value becomes 5 by 2. A value becomes, take this product 2 to denominator of 5. You will get a is equal to 5 by 2. So put s is equal to, for b value, look at the denominator of b. We have the factor s minus 2, whose root is 2. Okay, from the equation number 2, 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 3, 7 is equal to, a becomes 0 and last term c becomes 0. You will get only b value, b into 2 minus 1, 1, 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So b value is minus 7. Please highlight these values of a, b with a box. Okay. Now put s is equal to 3 for c value, because in the denominator of c we have s minus 3 whose root is 3. That's why replace s is equal to 3. By putting s is equal to 3, you will get 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 3 is 9 is equal to, a b becomes 0, b c of 3 minus 1, 2, 3 minus 2, 1. So 2c is equal to 9. 2c is equal to 9. So you will get c value is 9 by 2. Now substitute the ABC values in equation number 1. So equation number 1 implies given problem becomes to 2s plus 3 by s minus 1 into s minus 2 into s minus 3 is equal to a value. A value is 5 by 2. Just a is replaced by 5 by 2. So you will get 5 by 2 by s minus 1. plus, what is b value? Minus 7. That's why plus into minus becomes minus 7 by s minus 2 plus, what is c value? 9 by 2. 9 by 2 by s minus 3. Take L inverse on both sides. So L inverse of 2s plus 3 whole by s minus 1 into s minus 2 into s minus 3 is equal to L inverse of 5 by 2. Directly by using linear property, separate the terms. S minus 1 minus L inverse of 7 by s minus 2 plus 9 by 2 of, L inverse of 9 by 2 by s minus 3. So 5 by 2 is the constant term, take outside from L inverse. So 5 by 2 into L inverse of 1 by s minus 1 minus 7 into L inverse of 1 by s minus 2 plus 9 by 2 into L inverse of 1 by s minus 3. Okay, clearly all are in the form of L inverse of 1 by s minus a. All are in the form of, this is 1 by s minus a form, this is also 1 by s minus a form, this is also L inverse of 1 by s minus a form. So what is the formula for this one? E power 8. So 5 by 2 into e power t, because here we have a is equal to 1, replace a is equal to 1 here, minus 7 into e power 2t plus 9 by 2 into e power 3t. In this way we can find out the inverse Laplace transformations by using partial fractions. Okay, see you to next session. Thank you very much.